So some years back, 6 years, going on 7 years, I guess, um, I went on one of those date sites, and some girl responded, and she was Russian, and she, you know, was living in New York, but anyway, but lives in Russia for some reason. But anyway, the thing was that the romance started very quick, and she amazingly fell in love with me very quick, and I got very desperate, and I sent her a parcel from Australia, some Australian things in there, a card, and a photo of me, and she was very poor, and an MP3 player I sent, number of things for a poor person who lives in a poor housing, and la di da di da. Well, eventually that turned out to be a scam, so I realised that that address didn't exist and whatever. So it was a lost parcel. That was it. I thought, well, some scammer's got it. Probably 6 weeks later. 6 weeks later, yeah. Um, or 3 months later, whatever the story was, the parcel was returned. It was open on one, like the parcel had been opened on one side, but it said not at this address, return to sender, and it, had these, hand arrows and all that. I guess it came returned back from Russia. Um, so anyway, I checked inside. Basically, everything that I sent had been returned. Nothing had fallen out, and that was it. So sometimes you can send things to an unknown address, where you think the scammer has given you an address, which would be unknown, because we don't speak that sort of language, and we and then it gets returned. But I was living in Australia back then,